Hello, I'm Mark with Liquid Energy Online. Today I want to talk to you about the Fast Start. This is incredible value, and what we have included in the Fast Start is the biofuel, the Get Going Plus, the Aloe, the BioAlert, the CalMag, and the BioNet. Now I always start off when I open up the bottles for this package. I'll start off by opening them up and poking a hole in the side, just on the inside of the, for instance, if I look at the bottle and I say, okay, this is 12 o'clock at the top and this is 6 o'clock, at 3 o'clock I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little hole on the edge. You can use a little plastic poker, you can use a ballpoint pen, and you can use the tine of a fork and do the same thing, okay? So I'll do that in all the bottles. So the way I mix this up is I always use a measuring tablespoon, okay? In every one of these bottles, there's going to be 31 30 tablespoons per bottle. So I'll start off, I'll go ahead and measure it. I'll take a glass with maybe 5-6 ounces of water, cold water. I'll put in 2 scoops. There's a little scooper in here, okay? So I'll put in 2 scoops of the Get Go powder, 1 tablespoon of the biofuel, 1 tablespoon of the aloe, 1 tablespoon of the BioAlert. All right. Then I'll go ahead and mix it up, okay, or stir it. This is our handy little mixer, okay? It's really a lot of fun to use. And go ahead and we sell these, so if you'd like one, let me know, okay? Now, at night, I'm going to go ahead and take a glass of water with maybe 2 or 3 ounces of water. Okay, this is just before I go to bed. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 1 scoop of this into the water. Now, when it gets poured into the water, it's going to foam up a little bit. It's going to go from its original state, which is calcium carbonate, to calcium citrate, which is the most absorbable calcium that our body can take in. And between that, the magnesium and the zinc, it's going to put you in a really nice, restful sleep. Now, also included is the BioNite. Now, BioNite is liquid melatonin. Now, our bodies will manufacture the liquid melatonin ourselves, but some folks don't get enough. Therefore, they need some of this to help them go to sleep. Now, the trick about this is you want to mix this into your calcium just before you go to sleep, or you just take and put, there's a little marker right here, just put it right under your tongue, okay, like that. And go ahead and squeeze it in. Or you can just put it in a little tiny bit of water. Like I say, it's much easier just to put it right into the CalMag. Once you take this though, you want to go ahead and go to bed. And you want to go to a darkened room. You don't want to have the TV on, you don't want to have any lights on, you certainly don't want to do any reading. The BioNite with the liquid melatonin inside can reverse the effects if you have too much light, okay? And it could keep you up. That's not where you're taking the BioNite. Now, some folks ask, can I take this during the day? Yes, I always take these 4 products first thing in the morning. Now, when I mean first thing, that means before I have any coffee, before I have any food. I like to just get out of bed, I come right downstairs, and I make this. I'll make it for my wife and myself, okay? And I do that. I've done that religiously since we started the products back in 2001. I love the stuff. It tastes great, okay? After that, I eat breakfast. Sometimes I wait 15 minutes, 30 minutes, but I want to get these products into my system, okay? Especially before I have any protein. Proteins are very damaging to vitamins, so I want to go ahead and I want to get the vitamins into my system so they get a chance to get absorbed, okay? Now, after 15-30 minutes, I'll have breakfast. If I'm having something that has a lot of protein in it. Sure, you can go have a piece of toast, have a bagel, have an English muffin, but, something I'd hold back on having a steak and eggs or bacon and eggs. Just hold back on that for half an hour. All right. Also, during the day, if you need a little pick-me-up, don't be afraid to take a little bit of this product, okay? Now, I drive long distances, okay? And when I'm driving, if I get a little bit drowsy, I'll just go ahead, very simply, very easy. I'll take one of these and I'll just pour it down my throat, okay? Tastes good, it really does. It's like those pixie sticks we used to get as kids. So I really do like this stuff. I may take a capful every hour or two as I'm driving, and it just really keeps me alert, and it keeps me focused. Now, my wife and I, when we go to the gym, same thing. We'll take a little of this, a couple of scoops, and put it into a water bottle as we're going into the gym, and we'll drink that as we're working out. There's no need to add this. You've already had it in the morning. Don't need to do it again. This is a product also that you don't need to add. I have a friend, though, who gets heartburn, extremely bad heartburn. He takes a tablespoon of this before he knows he's going to go out and he's going to have something. One of his favorite foods are salsa. So he will go ahead and he will take this before he starts having the salsa. It's good for the whole thing. So, like I said, don't be afraid to take some of this, a little pick-me-up in the afternoon, either off the scooper or put it in some water. Especially a lot of folks that have problems with ADD and ADHD, they will take 2 or 3 of these during the day, and it just keeps them more focused. They tend not to wander as much. I don't mean wandering around the neighborhood. They tend to not wander. Their mind tends to not wander. It stays focused. Okay. I know that my daughter, when she started taking this back in middle school, okay, back in 2001, 2002, when she started taking this, and actually for the next 3 years, she would tell me that her middle school, it seemed like she always had math and science, or science and math, for her last 2 subjects of the day in middle school. And she said it was amazing how focused she could stay. It was amazing that she looked around at her summer classmates, and even the teacher, and they were falling asleep. But she wasn't, nor did she ever get sick in 3 years. Actually, they gave her an award for that, for not being sick. The interesting thing about these products, and especially again with my daughter, she played very competitive softball. She rode at a very high level in equestrian events. She ran track, and she would always take one of these, one of these drinks, or just one of these, a couple scoops of this in water before she went out to compete. It just kept her really focused. Any more questions? Please email me, okay, at liquidenergyonline@gmail.com. Okay? Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.